What's up, Leo? This is the Tarot God Aquarius Roberts back at it again with another episode of Divinity Unleashed here on the Peace Stellar channel, bringing you your July monthly forecast. So I hope you guys had a great month. I feel like this one will be a better one for you guys. I'm looking forward to reading you, Leos. So, what can I tell Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for July 2018? What can I tell the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for July 2018? July 2018 Leo. There it is. That's it. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. Let's go. Your minor card is the Tower. So I almost feel like it's time to have some enlightenment. I almost feel like you're going to be enlightened to a situation that you didn't know about before, or you're going to be enlightened to something you need to know that you didn't know. And so this card's ruled by Scorpio. So this is all about your deeper inner emotions and your triggers and how you react to certain things, right? Those things are going under fire in July. So your first card is the Eight of Swords. And so interesting. If I'm correct, Aries was in the same spot, which are both fire signs. So I'm almost seeing this month dealing with your thinking, dealing with how you're thinking about things, or just your limited thoughts, basically, of how you're trying to express yourself to people or others, or, you know, like, for me, this is a higher communication card. So it's like a person that is closed-minded. When they talk to you, it's kind of like they don't see past their own beliefs. They don't see past the things that can really be hindering them, basically. And so they think that they're doing a just cause, basically. But at the same time, they're not helping anybody but themselves. And to a certain degree, they're not even helping themselves with the Eight of Swords. They're kind of restricting themselves from being able to be open with others and have better relationships and communication with others. So I almost feel like this enlightenment that's coming up here in July is about how you're interacting with others and how this might be hindering you or hindering what you're trying to accomplish. So your second card I have is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups is all about joy, self-expression. It's about creativity and abundance and, you know, being able to party and have a good time and enjoy yourself, right? But you can't enjoy yourself truly if you're kind of like closed-minded on the beauty of life. You know what I mean? If you think, I work, creativity, work, because, you know, you Leos are creative. So it's like creativity, work, creativity, and no enjoyment. You know what I mean? No true enjoyment with your friends. You know, not hanging out, just kind of limiting yourself, not expanding upon the joy around you. Your third card is the Hermit. So the Hermit in this situation is contemplating about joy and thinking, communication with others and how that's working, and joy within it, right? To be able to present yourself to people and them accept you for who you are. At the same time, you be able to connect with people and build a real relationship with other people. It almost seems like it's a time for your spiritual guides to come and talk to you. Your spiritual guide, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you got going on in your life, they're about to come have a talk with you. Spiritual talk with you about the direction you're going on in life. It's almost like the spirit Christmas goes to the past, kind of like that. you know, reminding you of why you're here and what you're here to do. Your fourth card is the Hierophant. And so in the past, this is about having to structure yourself. It almost feels like you had to structure yourself in a reality and kind of enjoy the structures of life. You know what I mean? But I feel like it kind of made you feel kind of not so creative, not so joyous. You know what I mean? So it's almost like, you know, it's been a little binding for you, a little binding to the situation, and to the point that you had to go within yourself to be able to really see things for what they really are, so that you can find that joy and expression again. It's almost like, you know, looking for that joy, but being limited in your thoughts or your actions or the things that you're doing, and it's not getting you where you want to go. In the mental, we have the Ace of Wands. And so this tells me a hell of a lot right here, because mentally you want to be creative. You got new ideas that you want to carry out, right? And then below it is like there's the Three of Cups giving the joy, but then it's like this limitation though. It's this physical, it's almost physical environment. There's a limitation going on in your life. You know what I mean? And you are thinking about why you can't move forward with joy, with happiness. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles in the near future for me is like, I'm going to take my time with this. I'm going to make some moves, but I'm going to take my time with the moves that I am making. I do want to produce results. I'm limited in the situation, but this has to be slow. This has to be paced. This can't be rushed. You know what I mean? But I see growth, but don't forget the mission. Don't forget what you're fighting for, because the Knight can do that. He can be so slow and in the details that he can forget the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that you're trying to free yourself and involve yourself in more creativity. Whatever creative ideas you got, whether you want to have a child, a family, whether you want to draw or paint or color or whatever, because that's you Leo's thing, is artistry, dramatic, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, if that's the things you want to do it, but do it, take on slow things. Don't take on too much at one time. Sun, moon, and rising. Because for rising, y'all guys can tend to take on a lot in life because you're so creative. You rising signs, you're so creative that you tend to take on a lot in life and don't finish nothing. And so it's like, watch how much you're picking up on. Watch how much you're not picking up on. You know what I mean? Like, healthy balance is great. Creativity is great. Producing results is great, but be methodical about it. You know what I mean? Be organized about it. Don't just jump into this project and this project and this and this and this and think that you're going to get it all completed. No, you're not. You got to start from A and then go on to B and then C, not A and jump to D or X. You know what I mean? So in the self position, we have the Ten of Wands, Leo. So like I said, this is a burdensome situation. These are endings and beginnings, but this is saying that you currently in July are picking up a lot of responsibilities that you feel like you can accomplish them all, and you can. You have the energy to accomplish all this stuff, but you got to bring it together. You got to hone it. So I almost feel like this reading is about grounding yourself and being more serious about your creative pursuits, not being everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, this is a great idea. I'm tired of this. Oh, well, this is a great idea. I'm tired of this. Oh, this is a great idea too, but I'm tired of this too. No, this is a great idea. I do have this great idea over here too, but let me start with this one. Let me start with this, and let me go on a path with this and take it to where I need to go. You know what I mean? And let's see results. You know, more results now, instead of just having fun with the hobby. In your environment is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups in your environment is telling me that there is a compassionate person in your environment, could be a water sign, that is affecting your situation in a good way. This person is very compassionate and supportive of your dreams and goals and wants. This could be a facet of yourself saying to be more compassionate with yourself. You know, you guys are hard on yourselves sometimes. You want to be seen and respected, and you know y'all the kings of authority, kings and queens of authority. You know what I mean? When it comes to creativity and showing magic to people, you know what I mean, and just being there and enlightening people and upbringing them and giving them hope. You know what I mean? So for here, this King of Cups is like, who's gonna be compassionate for me? Well, you have to be compassionate for you. This is why you're burdened and worn out and feeling like that, because you're not taking no time out to do your thing, compassionate about you, or just do something playful with your partner. You know what I mean? Not to be so serious, not to be so labored and serious about work and money and success, but to be serious about playing and having fun and taking things serious. I mean, taking things not serious, sorry. Taking things not serious and having fun and enjoying life. Enjoying the life that we've been given. You're so burdened and worked down by the things that are going on around you that you can't play. But it's time to play. It's time to come out and play. You done did that. You done did what society wanted you to do. Now it's time to go back to Leo mode. In the heart position, we have the High Priestess. Here with the Hermit. So the Hermit's in the root and the High Priestess is in the heart position. So there's definitely some stagnation and waiting going on. There's some waiting going on in a situation that you gotta come up with a better answer for, because the Hermit is coming for better answers. He's making you make that sit down, but you're gonna have better answers. The Knight, he wants better answers, but he's taking his time. He's more methodical about the answers he's trying to get. So the High Priestess in the heart is like looking deep within and seeing that you're taking things too seriously, that you're taking things, you're trying to pick up too much work, too much stuff at one time, and you're not playing. That's not being compassionate. Do you know that we're not even supposed to really work full-time jobs for real? But you guys put in that dedication and overtime because you want to be seen and you want to be successful and creative and enlightening in the world. But take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it's being built. You feel me? Remember that. Your outcome card is the King of Swords. So I like the King of Swords, just the simple fact that's like bringing things in an organization and being real about yourself and letting people know, like, whoever's been burdening you around you, you know, stop burdening me, stop getting on my nerves, stop doing this. It's time for me to do this. I got to get on this path and get this right. You know what I mean? And this is change. It's the change. It's the change of thinking for yourself. I think about the king, and he's about justice and what's right, right? And so he's a very rigid ruler king, and he's serious about what he wants, which make me think of Leo, because Leo's pride, having the pride to do what you want and not feeling bad about it. You know what I mean? If you don't want to be that serious about a situation, that's okay. Don't. Have fun. You know what I mean? Stop being burdened by others and people and yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You have a great day. Aquarius Roberts out. Boom.